Hello YouTube, Magnitude Gaming here with our second episode on the history of the Shonen Jump series. For today's episode, we head to 2005. The date is February 8th, 2005 to be exact. Our journey takes us to Las Vegas, where the second Shonen Jump Championship will take place. The gambling capital of the world would host this one-day event. 220 duelists showed up to this event, which was the same amount of people that had played in the 2004 US Nationals. This event will be played under the October 2004 ban list. The most recent product to be released before this event was Dragon's Roar and Zombie Madness structure decks. I actually love these structure decks and remember going to Toys R Us to pick these up as a kid. Also, this was the second major event to be played under Rise of Destiny. This event was known for the emergence of Comic Odyssey. These guys were dominant during their time in Yu-Gi-Oh! For those of you that don't remember, let me explain. Comic Odyssey was a team based in Southern California. When you would go to YCS events now, a bunch of players receive prize cards. Usually it's first, second, and third place, and they do public event playoffs for 2 more copies. Well, back in 2005, only the winner of the Shonen Jump and a side event would get copies of the prize cards. This means that a total of 2 prize cards were awarded during Shonen Jump events. Comic Odyssey would go on to hold most of the copies of Cybersign because their team was so dominant. In fact, this event had 2 members that made top 8, Wilson Luke and the reigning United States national champion, Tarasak Punsambat, or as many called him, T. Imagine now in 2020, teams are lucky to even get 1 member into top 32. This team got 2 members into top cut when it was only top 8. The previous winner, John Umali, actually played at Comic Odyssey, but he wasn't officially part of the team. Shonen Jump Las Vegas was full of Chaos Hybrid decks. However, this doesn't mean that people were afraid to try other ideas. Some duelists tried to center their decks around burn cards, and others tried to utilize Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8. Ian Wingrove would end up making it into the finals. He ended up having to beat Jay Kim to get into top 8. Jay Kim would end up becoming one of the most consistent players of the early era. Wilson Luke was piloting a Chaos deck with Warriors. It was utilizing Return from the Different Dimension, DD Warrior Lady, DD Assailant, and Blade Knight. Ian Wingrove was playing a Beast Beatdown deck that had monsters like Berserk Gorilla, Nemomunga, and Enraged Battle-Ox. In a repeat of the first Shonen Jump, we had an Earth deck against a Chaos variant deck. In the finals, Ian Wingrove would end up playing Wilson Luke. Luke would end up winning Game 1 after using his Return from a Different Dimension to bring back his DD Assailant and Sinister Serpent to attack directly for game. Game 2 was also a close battle. Luke summoned his DD Assailant and was destroyed by Ian's Torrential Tribute, which also destroyed his defense position Goblin Attack Force. Ian drew and just had to pass for turn, and then Wilson Luke won on his next turn after he attacked directly with Don Zalug. Wilson Luke would officially secure the team's first Cybersign with his win. Later that day, his teammate Patrick Wu would end up winning the side event for the second Cybersign copy available that weekend, thus cementing Comic Odyssey's dominance at Shonen Jump Las Vegas. That brings us to the end of the Shonen Jump Las Vegas 2005 Championship. Thank you guys for tuning in to our second episode. We hope you liked it, and we'll tune in for our third episode, where we head to Shonen Jump Columbus. Thanks for watching, guys, and that's the T from Magnitude.